Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to GrowlerCat. Let's talk about the Impossible Whopper. So this is a really cool idea that Burger King has. I don't know if this idea has been around before, if they tried this before or not. I don't know, but we're just talking about it now because there's buzz about it and this and that. Now, this isn't going to be a review about the Impossible Whopper. It's just going to be more so a comparison to a normal Whopper. So the thing is that the Impossible Whopper, 100% Whopper, 0% beef. So the patty is all made from plants, as it says here. Let's read really quick. Our Impossible Whopper sandwich features a savory flame-grilled patty made from plants, topped with juicy tomatoes, fresh lettuce, creamy mayonnaise, ketchup, pickles, sliced white onions. Obviously, all this stuff here, the condiments are optional. On a soft sesame seed bun, 100% Whopper, 0% beef. So this is actually a pretty cool idea for, say, a vegan, vegetarian that wants to expand their horizons, possibly, eat something that eat a Whopper without eating meat, obviously, right? The one stipulation here, though, is that it does say down here in this little asterisk, flame grilled in the same broiler used for beef and chicken. So they would need to be wary about that, especially vegans. So yeah, unless they have a way to possibly request that it be cooked in a different broiler, a dedicated broiler. I don't know if they even have anything like that. I've never worked at a Burger King, so I really don't know. But I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to at least see if that request is available. I did look online and it said that it did, and then I seen another source that just says this on their own official website. So I'm really not too sure. So this video isn't going to be a review of the Impossible Whopper, but more so just telling you what it's all about, because I've been very health conscious lately. I've been on a strict diet now for 3 months. So obviously I have taken bread out of my diet pretty much altogether. So there's really no way that I'm going to eat this thing. And as you'll see with the calorie content, it isn't really a healthy food choice for me. This is just based off of what I eat. I eat about anywhere between 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. And if we come down here, we'll see that this thing here is 630 calories. And I don't know if this is actually including, say, like the mayonnaise and the ketchup, stuff like that. Mayonnaise is very high in calories, so this could actually be cut down significantly if it is indeed calculating the calorie content for mayonnaise. Then yes, this can be cut down significantly. But again, it is 630 calories, so this is pretty much half of my calorie intake for a day. I usually like to stick around, as I said, 1,000 to 1,200, somewhere in between there. It all depends on how I feel for the day. And then let's just go into comparison to a normal Whopper for the calorie content. This is where I was kind of surprised. It's only 30 calories more. Now, I don't know if this says, let's see. Yeah, it says, so pretty much the same thing with the mayonnaise, pretty much with all the condiments. It says the same exact thing. Obviously, though, this is beef. So, yeah. So let's do a few more comparisons. The fat content in it, and the saturated fat is 40 and 12 for a normal Whopper. Here, it's slightly lower, 34 and 11. There's 0 trans fat, as to where with Burger King we got a bit of trans fat. Here is the big difference, though, with a normal Whopper, is that its cholesterol is at a 90. Compare that to the Impossible Whopper, and this is where some meat eaters, if they're trying to watch their cholesterol intake, it's only at a 10. So I think that this would be the main stat right here. If you're a meat eater but you want to lower your cholesterol but still enjoy a Whopper, well, then there you go. Then this might actually be worth checking out. But other than that, I'd say that it's more so just for vegans and vegetarians, and it's most certainly still not for anybody who might be a bit more health conscious with their diet. So just something to think about. The sodium is actually higher on the Impossible Whopper. Compare that to a 1080 versus the normal Whopper, which is a 980. So there you go. It's 100 milligrams more. Let's see, the carbs are at 49 for the for the normal Whopper. Here they're at a 58 for the Impossible. The fiber content in the Impossible is going to be more. It's a 4 here and a 2 on the normal Whopper, and then the sugar is pretty much the same, and the protein is very much close too. The normal Whopper will give you 28 grams of protein as opposed to 25. See, 12 and 25. Protein is pretty much the stuff that makes you feel full, so that's actually good. This is actually a nice number for something like this, but you can get protein from things that have way less calories. Take, for instance, say a cup of yogurt. Just say like normal, not even like the diet stuff. You'll get like 12 grams of protein in there. So like 2 cups of yogurt, take that at like the stuff that I eat is 120 calories. So 240 right there already compensates for the protein right there on that. So again, I think I'm not going to drag this out too much, but I do feel that this is a great idea for vegetarians who just kind of want to have a Whopper without the beef. But if you're in more of a health conscious state, then you more than likely don't even want to try this thing, because at first I was kind of curious as to, hey, maybe this can be an alternative for me since I'm on a diet. But then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I took bread out of my life pretty much. So it's really not going to work out for me, but perhaps for you or anybody watching, it might be a good way to get some fast food and get it without the meat. Again, like I said, mainly for vegetarians and vegans, vegetarians, and people who are just kind of checking out their cholesterol intake, because all the other stats here aren't that they're not way too far off. And again, 630 calories for an Impossible versus 660 calories for a normal. So just keep that in mind, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I got to really say about it. I don't know how it tastes, but I wouldn't mind trying maybe a bite in the future. Not sure, but there you go. That's pretty much what the health is all about. It's not exactly a healthy burger, but it is a great alternative, I would say, for that type of person, vegan, vegetarian, and people on the lookout for their cholesterol intake. So there you go. Thank you once again for coming back to GrowlerCat, and we will see you next round.